Port alarm screamed through the docking bay. Elias Marr yanked the small alien girl behind a towering cargo crate, his arm a firm barrier against the flashing red lights. Boots thundered closer. Armored figures burst from the gangway. Valorian royal guards, their iridescent scales glinting under emergency strobes. Elias pressed the girl down, her tiny claws dug into his sleeve. "Stay low," he whispered. His free hand gripped a hydrospanner from his belt. Not much against plasma rifles, but it beat bare hands.
The girl trembled, her wide violet eyes locked on him.
Feathers along her neck, ridges puffed in panic. Elias scanned the bay.
Escape routes? Sealed.
His repair shuttle sat 50 meters away, engines cold. A captain barked orders in guttural Valorian. "Secure the sector. The air is here." Elias's stomach dropped.
Hair? This kid wasn't just lost. She was royalty.
Princess Lyra Vale, from the collar tag flickering on her neck. He'd found her 2 days ago, huddled in a vent during a maintenance shift. No guards then. Just a scared child mumbling in broken galactic standard. Guards fanned out, scanners whining. Elias weighed options. Hand her over now, or wait for proof he wasn't the monster they assumed. The girl whimpered. Elias shifted. His goal, keep her safe until they talked. Conflict brewed in the advancing boots. He pulled a ration pouch from his vest. Inside, a squeeze bottle of water and a thermal blanket. "Here," he said softly, pressing them into her hands. "Drink. Wrap up." She clutched the bottle with shaking talons. Gulped. Color returned to her pale blue cheeks. The blanket hummed to life, warming her frame. Guards closed in. Elias stood, hands raised, Lyra tucked behind him. "Easy."
She's safe with me. Captain Rex Tau leveled his rifle.
Scales bristled along his jaw. "Human, step away from the princess. You're in custody for abduction." Elias kept his voice level. "Name's Elias Marr, technician Bay 17. Found her 2 days back. No abduction." Rex's scanner beeped over Lyra's tag. "Distress ping logged. Origin, your workstation."
His eyes narrowed. "Explain."
Elias nodded to the girl. She'd stopped shaking. Now she peeked out, clutching his leg. Before he could speak, a shuttle roared into the bay. Hatches hissed open. Queen Sarinth Vale strode out, her crown of crystal spines catching the lights. Taller than her guards, her presence crushed the air. Emerald scales gleamed over battle-forged armor. Eyes, like shattered obsidian, fixed on Lyra. "Mother," Lyra squeaked. Sarinth's gaze snapped to Elias. "You. Release my daughter." Goal. Prove he meant no harm. He lowered his hand slowly. "She's fine, Your Majesty. Fed her, kept her warm. Sent that ping to your embassy frequencies." Guards flanked him.
Rex cuffed his wrists with energy binders. Elias tested them, solid but not torture grade.
Practical. Sarinth knelt before Lyra, arms outstretched. "Lyrakesh, come to me." The princess hesitated. Her feathers smoothed. She glanced up at Elias, then stepped forward, not to the queen, but back to him. Tiny hand grabbed his bound fingers. "Father," Lyra declared, voice clear despite the language chip in her collar.
Silence crashed harder than the alarms. Sarinth froze.
Rex's rifle dipped an inch. Guards exchanged clicks, Valorian for shock. Elias blinked. "Kid, what?" Lyra pointed at him. "Father. Safe."
Warm. Water.
She tugged his hand. "Stay." Sarinth rose, spines flaring. "Impossible. She is Vale, heir to the throne. You are human filth." "Calm." She picked the word for my stories. Galactic Standard vids. "Means protector, I guess. Not claiming blood," Rex growled. "Lies. Humans steal young for labor pits."
Protocol demands execution. Captain Sarinth snapped.
Her voice cracked, a monarch's mask slipping. "Evidence?" Rex thrust a datapad forward. Scans scrolled. "Lyra's vitals stable. No trauma." Elias's logs showed repairs around her hiding spot. Distress ping team-stamped, hours after discovery. The queen scanned it. Her claws tightened. She chose this creature? Lyra nodded fiercely. Elias's father. No yell, no throne hurt. Sarinth's scales paled. Throne hurt? Elias pieced it. Rumors of Vale court politics, power plays, a child heir caught in claws. He crouched, ignoring the binders.
"Hey, Lyra. Your mom's here."
Safe now. Lyra shook her head, burrowed against his side. You, father. Promise.
Guards shifted uneasily.
Rex's jaw clenched. Majesty, we extract her.
Human influence corrupts.
Serinth's eyes bored into Elias. Up close, her scent hit him. Ozone and spice, sharp as a plasma arc. Not hostile. Wary, what did you do to her? Nothing fancy, Elias said.
Routines, meals on time.
Blanket when cold. Told her stories about my world. Earth tech, family stuff. She latched on. Family. Sorin spat the word. Vale family is law. Blood. Throne. Lyra piped up. Human family warm. Elias fix. Protect. The queen recoiled. Panic flickered in her posture. Shoulders tight, spines half-furled. A ruler undone by a child's grip. Elias saw the clash. Valorians bonded through dominance rituals. Queens commanded loyalty via control. Humans? Quiet care. Routines. No crowns needed. Uncuff him, Serinth ordered abruptly. Rex balked. Majesty, now. Binders clicked off. Elias rubbed his wrists. Lyra beamed up at him. Serinth paced.
Protocol demands your death, technician. Harboring royalty without clearance.
Elias stood straight. Fair.
But she's safe. That's what matters.
Her gaze lingered, not just assessment.
Something softer. You shielded her. From my own guards. Alarms hit. Kid was scared. Basic. Rex snorted.
Basic? Bale heirs train from shell crack.
Fear is weakness. Lyra hugged Elias's leg.
No fear with father.
Serinth halted. She speaks your tongue. Calls you kin. Why? Elias shrugged. Heard me on comms. Picked it up.
Kids do that. The Queen's claws flexed.
My daughter chooses a human over empire. This defies law. Lyra tugged Elias down. Whispered, stay. We'll sort it up. Serinth watched. Captain, stand down. Escort us to my shuttle. All of us. Rex saluted stiffly, as ordered. Elias scooped Lyra into his arms. She weighed like a backpack. Light for her age, maybe 5 Earth years. Her warmth seeped through his jumpsuit. Serinth fell in beside him. Close. Too close for protocol.
Technician Mar, you intrigue me.
He glanced over. Her eyes held heat now. Not rage. Curiosity. A spark. Practical man, Majesty. Fix what's broke. She tilted her head. Scales shimmered.
And what of a broken throne?
Elias fix. The shuttle ramp loomed. Rex shot Elias a glare, predator-sizing prey. Inside, luxury hit. Plush seats, hollow displays pulsing Empire stats.
Serinth waved guards out. Just her, Rex, Elias, and Lyra.
Speak plain, the queen said. Why protect her? Profit? Leverage? Elias set Lyra down on the plush seat. She clung to his leg, feathers fluffing in distress. Why does my daughter call you father, human? Queen Serinth roared. Her voice filled the shuttle cabin like thunder. Scales along her neck ridges flared red. Elias kept his stance loose. He placed a hand on Lyra's shoulder. She picks up words fast. Heard me talking. Means protector to her. Lyra peeked out. Father Elias. Safe. Serinth's claws scraped the armrest. She loomed over him, twice his height, her shadow swallowing the hollow display's glow. Lies. My heir knows protocol. Empire bloodlines. You poisoned her mind.
Captain Rex shifted at the door panel.
His rifle hung ready, eyes locked on Elias like targeting lasers.
Majesty scans show no drugs, no tech, implants.
Silence. Serinth snapped. She jabbed a talon toward Elias.
You found her adrift. Port logs confirm. Yet she hides with you. Refuses med scans. Calls you kin. Explain. Elias met her gaze. Steady. No flinch. Kid was scared. Ship debris everywhere. I fixed her suit seals first. Fed her ration packs. Kept routine. Bedtime stories in basic. She latched on. Lyra tugged his jumpsuit. Story now, please? Not now, Sprout. Elias knelt. He smoothed her head feathers, soft as down. Her big eyes, golden unblinking, tracked his every move. Serinth watched. Her tail lashed once, routine.
Stories. You treat royalty like...
Pet? Like a kid. Elias stood. Hungry, eat. Tired, sleep. Simple.
Rex snorted. Humans breed chaos. No hierarchy.
This one repairs docks for credit chits, no lineage. Lineage didn't patch her hull breach, Elias said. Flat. He pointed to Lyra's tiny arm bracer. Empire gold. Scratched. I did. With what I had. The Queen circled him, slow. Percent hit ozone and spice, sharp as a plasma torch. You refused to yield her.
Defy soldiers. Why?
Leverage against Veil throne? Elias scooped Lyra up again. She nestled into his chest, purring low. Vibration hummed through his ribs. No games. She's safe with me, that's it. Sorrent halted. Claws flexed. Safe? From her own mother? Lyra buried her face, muffled, mama loud. Father, quiet, safe. The words landed like a grenade. Rex's jaw tightened. Sorrent froze. Her ridges paled to silver. Repeat that, the Queen whispered. Lyra lifted her head, pointed at Elias, father.
Then at Sarin. Bama.
Silence crushed the cabin. Holo displays beeped ignored alerts, fleet positions, trade routes. Sorrent's eyes widened. Impossible. Hair bonds follow law. Blood oaths. Throne trials. Her warmth anchored him. Kids choose what feels right. Not laws. Rex stepped forward. Majesty, sedate the child. Extract her. Protocol. No, Sorrent waved him back. She sank into her seat. Voice cracked.
She rejects me. For this?
Technician, not rejecting. Elias shifted Lyra to his hip. Just found another anchor. Happens. The Queen's gaze flicked to his hand on Lyra's back, rubbing circles. Steady rhythm. Show me. Elias blinked. Show. Your care. Routine. Her tone dared him. Heat returned to her eyes. Challenge. He nodded once. Sat with Lyra. Pulled a ration bar from his pocket. Peanut protein. Human standard. Broke it small. Eat slow, Sprout.
Chew. Lyra nibbled.
Giggled at crumbs. Sorrent leaned in. Watched every bite. She eats from your hand. Trusts.
Trust builds. Elias wiped her chin. Casual. Day by day.
Illusion.
Human tricks. Soft words hide claws.
Claws? Elias glanced up. I fix leaks. You chase shadows. The captain bristled. Feathers rattled. Sorrent raised a hand.
Enough. Lyra, come to mother.
The princess shook her head. Clung tighter to Elias.
Stay with father. Mama come too?
Sorrent recoiled. As if slapped. I am queen. Veil Empire bends to me. Lyra yawned. Queen far, father here. Elias rocked her gently. Her eyes drooped. Routine kicking in. She needs rest. Shuttle hums like a cradle. The Queen stared. Claws retracted. You soothe without force. Elias kept rocking. Ever try stories? Sorrent tilted her head.
Scales caught light. Stories are for vassals.
Not heirs.
He hummed a low tune, Old Earth lullaby. Lyra's purr deepened.
Asleep in seconds. Rex's eyes narrowed.
Hypnosis?
Elias ignored him, looked at Sorrent.
Your call, Majesty. Wake her?
Or let her sleep. The Queen reached out, hesitant. Touched Lyra's feathers. First contact since port. Her talon trembled.
She sleeps deeper than in palace.
Elias nodded.
Safe feels like that. Soren pulled back.
Stood. Paced. Empire law demands custody. Blood right. But she's choosing. Elias's voice stayed even. Force it, lose her twice. Rex growled.
Elias met the Queen's eyes.
Seen it on colonies. Kids pick family over titles.
Sorrent stopped. Faced him. Close again. Heat radiated.
You claim father role, without oath.
Not claiming. She did.
Lyra's weight grounded him. I'll protect her either way.
The Queen's ridges flushed. Bold. Practical. She glanced at Rex. Captain, jam all comms. No reports yet. As ordered. Rex punched controls. Sorrent turned back. Voice low. Interrogate deeper. What breaks you, technician? What do you want? Elias shifted Lyra to the seat.
Covered her with his jacket.
Just keep her safe. Lies. Sorrent stepped closer. Her breath warmed his face. Humans hoard. Secrets.
Power.
He held ground.
Smelled her spice stronger. Check my quarters.
Tools and kid drawings. That's it. She searched his face. Talons hovered near his chest. Drawings? Kid art. Stars.
Me fixing ships.
Family stuff. Family. The word hung. Soren's eyes sparked. Curiosity burned hotter. Defies our law. Yet, binds her. Murmured. Father, stay. Here. Sorint watched. Something shifted in her stance. Shoulders eased. Captain, plot course to neutral orbit. No palace docking. Rex saluted. Majesty. Now, her tone brooked no argument. The shuttle engines thrummed. Lifted smooth.
Elias sat back. Lyra curled against him.
Queen across, staring. Rex at controls, glaring daggers.
Sorinth leaned forward, voice a purr. Tell me, Elias Mar. Teach me your routine.
For her. He nodded. Practical. Starts with breakfast. Then play. No crowns till later. Her laugh surprised him. Sharp, genuine. Reform my throne, human. Fix what's broke. Elias smiled faint. Lyra's purr filled the gap. Rex muttered into his comm. Shuttle hummed toward stars. Empire waited. But here, family redefined Sorinth slammed her talon on the shuttle armrest. Swear the veil oath, human. Bind your words to Empire law. Where did you find my heir? Elias kept his eyes on Lyra. She fidgeted in his lap, claws tapping his knee. The shuttle banked into neutral orbit, stars wheeling past the viewport. He spoke even. Found her in the engine bay. Scared. Alone. No oath needed. Truth stands. Rex twisted from the controls. His scanner hummed. Active. Majesty. Restrain him. Protocol demands it. Sorinth waved him off. Her scales gleamed under cabin lights, iridescent blue. Spice scent thickened the air. No, let him speak. Then, release her. Now. Father, no go. Her voice piped high, eyes wide on the queen. Elias stroked her crest. Soft spines quivered under his fingers. Easy, kiddo. Breakfast time. He pulled a pouch from his belt. Nutrient paste, human grade, mixed with local fruits he'd scavenged. Unscrewed the cap. Offered it. Lyra snatched it. Sucked greedily. Purr rumbled deep. Sorinth's frills flared. What sorcery? She eats from your hand? Routine. Elias shrugged. Wiped a smear from her chin. Morning fuel. Keeps her steady. No crowns or commands till after. Rex lunged forward. Grabbed Elias's arm. Coercion device. Hidden.
His scanner beeped over Elias's wrist, then belt.
Pockets. Elias sat still. Let him poke. Rex yanked out the med kit. Basic bandages, fever tabs, human stamps. Then a carved wooden shuttle, wheels etched fine. Lyra's toy. She'd gnawed the edges smooth. Nothing.
Rex dropped them, face twisted.
Toys. Medicine, no tech. Soren snatched the shuttle model, turned it in her talons. You carved this? For her, play calms nerves. She beamed. Paste on her fangs. See? Works. The queen's eyes narrowed. She thrust the toy back. Lies bind tighter than truth. Swear again. Did you steal her? For ransom? Leverage? Elias met her gaze. Steady pulse. She slipped guards. Hid in my repair drone? I fixed her scrapes. That's it. Lyra finished the pouch. Burped soft. Crawled higher into Elias's chest. Father fix. Safe.
Sorinth recoiled. She calls you father?
Preposterous. Heir to the veil throne bows to no technician. Doors locked both ways. Her warmth seeped through his jumpsuit. She picks who keeps her safe. Rex growled. Scan the child, Majesty. Brainwashing waves. Sorinth hesitated. Reached for Lyra. Tentative. Lyra shrank back, buried face in Elias's neck. Whimpers started. Elias hummed low. Old lullaby from Earth vids. Rubbed circles on her back. Whimpers faded. Purr returned. The queen froze. Talons curled.
How? Our nursemaids use pheromones.
Commands? She obeys you. Nothing. Top. Stopped when Lyra relaxed. Build slow. Breakfast. Play. Bed. Repeat. Shuttle docked. Clunked against neutral station airlock. Away station. No Empire flags. Dim halls. Trader hum. Rex cycled the hatch. Armed drones hovered outside. Secure the human.
Sorinth rose, towered over Elias.
Voice dropped cold. One command, technician.
Hand her over. Refuse. and Empire law brands you traitor.
Execution in the void. Lyra clung like a limpet. His free hand gripped the medkit. No weapons. Just tools. She eats next. Then nap.
Your call scares her. Lyra peeked out.
Trembled. No queen. Father. Sarinth's breath hitched. Frills drooped. First crack in her armor. Rex primed his stunner. Majesty, force it. Stand down. Sarinth's talon pierced the armrest leather. Follow, human. Show this. Routine. In full. They marched into station quarters. Sparse room. Table. Bunk. Elias claimed it days ago for repairs. Lyra's drawings taped walls. Stars, ships, stick figure Elias with tools. Sarinth scanned them.
Her work?
Yeah. Crayons from traders. Elias set Lyra down. She toddled to the table. Dragged out blocks, stacked high. He knelt, built beside her.
Simple tower. Steady hands guided hers when it wobbled.
Lyra giggled, knocked it flat. Rebuilt. Serene watched. Rigid. Our heirs train in war sims. Politics. Not blocks. Balance first. Aaliyah stacked another. Wars wait. Kid needs roots. Rex swept the room. Scanners, word. No traps. Drawings everywhere. Human stench. Lyra hurled a block at Rex, bounced off his boot. Bad guard. Elias scooped her.
Hey, no throwing. Timeout corner.
She pouted, went.
Sat 5 seconds. Crawled back. Hugged at his leg. Sarinth's laugh barked. Short. Discipline without pain? She complies? Choices teach better. Elias ruffled Lyra's crest. Ready for story? Lyra bounced. Stars. Father Stars. He sat on bunk, pulled her up. Queen loomed close. Rex blocked door. Elias spun yarn. Once, ship lost in nebula.
Captain fixed engines. Found home.
Gestures wide. Lyra's eyes sparkled. Sarinth leaned in. Spice scent wrapped him. Warm now, not threat. Majesty, palace demands update. Custody transfer. Tell them wait. Sarinth silenced it. Eyes on Lyra, asleep on Elias's chest. Tiny snores. Elias eased her down. Tucked jacket blanket. Queen's talon brushed his arm. Light. For this. He met her stare. No flinch. She paced. Scales rasped. Floor. Veil law demands blood oaths. Heirs serve throne. Not. Technicians. Lyra murmured. Reached blind. Father. Elias took her hand. Sarinth stopped. Watched grip tighten. She chooses you. Over me.
With.
Fix what's broke. Together. Rex stiffened. Impossible. Sarinth whirled.
Silence. Protocol collides with proof.
She faced Elias. Frills high. Test final. Leave now. Safe passage. Empire grant. Lyra woke. Clung harder. Wailed sharp. Elias hugged tight.
Can't. She needs me.
Queen's eyes softened. First time. Needs. Not commands.
Station alarms ping distant. Pirate chatter on scans.
Rex checked. Sarinth nodded.
Stay. Teach me more. Her talon lingered on his shoulder. Heat through fabric. Lyra purred triumph. Curled between them. Rex slumped. What now, Majesty? Renegotiate. Sarinth's voice purred back.
Empire learns family. Held them both. Stars outside spun on.
Pirates closed in. But here, bonds held firm. Captain Rex Tau lunged forward. His armored claws clamped Lyra's shoulder. Extraction protocol. Princess. Now. Lyra shrieked. Her tiny frills flared red. Scales rippled in panic. She thrashed against his grip. Claws scraped metal deck. No. Father? Elias shot up from the bunk. He wedged between them. One hand blocked Rex's arm. The other scooped Lyra close.
Easy. You're scaring her.
Rex's eyes narrowed. Fangs bared. Human interference violates Veil code. Release the air. Lyra buried her face in Elias's neck. Tremors shook her frame. Wet heat soaked his collar. Elias stroked her back.
Slow circles.
She's terrified. Queen Sarinth rose from her throne chair. Frills half lowered. Stand down, Rex. Observe. Rex hesitated. Grip loosened, but his scanner beeped. Red lights flashed. Threat assessment. Human proximity risks dilution. Protocol demands isolation. Elias ignored the scanner. He hummed, low. Old Earth lullaby. Lyra's sobs hitched, clung tighter. Shh. Got you. Sorinth's talons clicked closer. Her shadow fell over them.
She calls you father. Explain this fall.
Pirate alarms whooped again. Distant booms rattled the hull. Rex spun. Incoming fire.
Majesty, evacuate to shuttle.
Sorinth waved him off. Eyes locked on Lyra. Human stays. Supervised.
Prove your claim. Elias nodded once.
Deal. But my way. Bedtime routine. Now. Rex growled. Holstered his sidearm. Insolence. Elias carried Lyra to the royal cabin door. Sorinth keyed it open. Opulent space unfolded. Glowing crystal lamps. Massive berth piled with furs. Elias laid Lyra down. She whimpered. Reached up. Father. Stay. Right here. He dimmed the lamps. Pulled a soft blanket from the stack. Tucked it around her. Precise folds. No gaps. Sorinth watched from the doorway. Arms crossed. Routine? Throne heirs, train at dawn. Not coddle. Elias filled a basin with warm water. Station replicator hummed. He dipped a cloth. Wiped Lyra's face. Gentle dabs. Dirt off. Clean sleep. Lyra giggled. Frills perked green. Tickles. Rex leaned in the frame. Scanner word. Primitive hygiene. Works. Tiny brush. Mint paste. Lyra puffed cheeks. Spat into basin. Grinned foam. Sorinth tilted her head. Scales shifted blue. Curiosity edged her voice. She complies. Elias read from a battered tablet. Simple story. Fox and grapes. Lyra's eyes drooped. Thumb in mouth. Bedtime story. Kissed her forehead. Sleep tight. Lyra yawned.
Again, father?
Elias froze. Glanced at Sorinth. Her frills spiked orange. Shock. Not tonight. Tomorrow.
He stroked her crest. Lyra sighed.
Curled up? Silence hung thick. Rex cleared his throat. Routine complete. Extraction. Wait. Sorinth stepped forward. Pushed past Rex. Knelt by the berth. Mimicked Elias. Dipped cloth. Wiped Lyra's arm. I command this. Air. Accept mother's care. Lyra stirred. Blinked awake. Frills flattened gray. No. She scooted away. Mother hurts. Sorinth recoiled. Cloth dripped. Hurts? Law binds us. Climbed his lap. Warm. Safe.
Elias held her steady. Met Sorinth's gaze.
Kids need trust. Not commands. Rex drew his blade. Hilt glowed. Blasphemy. Human poisons loyalty. Sorinth raised a talon. Blade halted midair. Proof collides, Captain. She rejects me. Hull shuddered. Pirate lasers scorched shields. Red alerts blared. Rex barked into comm.
Defense is up. Flankers inbound.
Frills rigid.
Finish it. Teach.
Elias exhaled.
Picked up the tablet. Resumed the story. Voice even. Lyra nestled in. Purr rumbled. Sorinth mirrored again. Closer this time. Took the blanket edge. Tucked with Elias. Their hands brushed. Her scales cool against his skin. Lyra watched. Frills flickered yellow. Acceptance? Elias ended the tale. Kissed her brow. Sorinth hesitated. Leaned in. Copied the kiss. Awkward press. Lyra squirmed. Pushed Sorinth's muzzle. Wrong. Father do. Sorinth's eyes widened. Pulled back. Wrong? Elias demonstrated. Slow. Firm pressure. Lingering warmth. Lyra sighed. Eyelids heavy. Copy. Elias handed her the cloth. Gentle. Like this. Sohn tried. Forehead dab. Lyra leaned into it. Frills bloomed teal. Content. Rex paced. Majesty.
Pirates board in minutes.
Sat on berth edge. Stroked Lyra's arm. Matched Elias's rhythm? This? Family? Elias nodded. Yeah. Lyra murmured. Half asleep. Grabbed Sorinth's talon. Other hand. In Elias's. Both. Explosions rocked the station. Breaches screamed air. Rex sealed the cabin. Armored. Hold position. Sorinth tensed, but Lyra purred louder. Pulled them closer. Elias checked his toolkit. Multi-tool ready. Pirates want the kid? Rex grunted. Or ransom. Empire tech. We hold.
Elias barricaded the door. Calm welds from his torch.
Sarinth clutched Lyra. First protective hunch. Together, Lyra woke fully. Alarms wailed. She whimpered.
Scary. Elias scooped her.
Back to corner. Routine holds. Story time. Hid starfire blasts. Rex manned the console. Turrets spun live. Lyra clung. Father. Again? Elias started the fable. Voice cut through chaos. Sarinth joined. Halting words. Her voice deepened it. Pirate breacher hissed outside. Clangs echoed. Lyra laughed mid-story. Pointed at Sarin. Mother good. Sarinth's frills flushed violet. Pride. Rex fired through seal. Blaster coughs. 2 down. Elias finished the tale. Tucked Lyra anew. Between them. Sarinth's arm draped over. Hull groaned. But cabin held.
Lyra yawned, eyes shut.
Love. Family. Sarinth whispered. Empire laws. Fail. Rex slumped against wall. Blaster smoked. Reinforcements inbound. We live. Held steady. Pirates retreated. Scans cleared. Sarinth met his eyes. Talon on his chest. Heat built. Teach more. Renegotiate all. Lyra stirred. Demanded soft. Again, father. Sarinth paused. Then nodded. Frills soft. Again. Elias smiled. Started over. Pirates fled. Bonds sealed tighter. Station stabilized. But in the cabin, Empire redefined. Rex watched. Impossible. Sarinth purred.
New possible.
Safe. Alarm silenced. Stars steady. Family won. Elias leaned back. Sarinth's head on his shoulder. Unspoken shift. Our Queen Sarinth slammed her talon on the tribunal days. Elias Mar, human technician, you stand charged with undue influence over Hair Lyra Vale.
Elias stood straight in the ship's conference chamber.
Hollow screens flickered around him. Rex flanked the queen, frills rigid. Guards lined the bulkheads, blasters holstered but ready. Elias kept his hands visible. No flinch, Sarinth demanded. Her voice echoed off armored walls. Violet eyes bored into him. Elias tapped his wrist pad. Data streams projected midair. Logs first. Timestamps. Port footage. I'll walk you through it. Rex snarled.
You harbor a royal heir.
Sarinth raised a talon. Proceed. Truth serves the throne. Elias swiped. The hollow replayed docking bay chaos. Timestamp 14 hours 27 minutes and 43 seconds station time. His shuttle docked routine. Cargo unload scheduled. Then, explosion rocked the frame. Shrapnel flew. An escape pod tumbled from a burning liner. Venting atmo. Pod hit debris, Elias said. Scans showed one life sign. Small. I sealed my hold. Tractor beamed it in. 30 seconds total. Footage jumped. Elias in base-suit, cutting pod seals. Smoke billowed. A tiny form huddled inside. Lyra, frills limp, eyes wide. Rex leaned forward. You extracted without clearance. Why? Elias shrugged. Child in vacuum. No time for forms. His med scanner beeped. Vitals low. Dehydration. Shock. Stabilized her. Fed her ration packs. She latched on. Sarinth's frills twitched. Latched. Elaborate. Clung. Called for mother. I ran routines. Stories. Kept her calm till your interceptors hailed. Hollow shifted to his shuttle's internal cams. Lyra curled in his bunk. Elias handed her a nutrient bar. She nibbled, frills perking. Father, her voice piped through speakers, halting common. First time she said it. Day 2. After pirates hit the station, Rex crossed arms. Convenient. You knew her value. No reward posted then, Elias countered. He pulled bounty boards.
Archive scans. Check timestamps.
Your empire flagged her missing at 1612. I rescued at 1427.
Sarinth's eyes narrowed. Captain Rex.
Verify. Rex activated his console. Holomap spun up. Station layout overlaid with vectors. Recreating docking bay. Red lines traced Elias's shuttle path. Green for the pod. Pirates breached at 1429. 2 minutes post-rescue. Human acted solo, Rex admitted. His frills flattened. No accomplices. No comms to black markets. Routine protocol. Spacer code. Protect the vulnerable.
Sarinth paced the dais. Talons clicked steel deck.
Vulnerable? She is Vale heir. Throne blood. You fed her fables. Built trust. Why? Kept her alive, Elias said. Stories distract fear. Pirates boarded station.
She hid under my bunk, called me protector.
Holologs scrolled.
Elias's voice narrated a fable mid-alert. Lyra giggled. Pirates hammered outer seals. Rex grunted. He engaged no weapons.
Just tales. Sarinth halted.
And now? She defies recall.
Demands you.
Elias met her gaze. Kid needs stability, not thrones. Guards shifted. Whispers hissed through vents. Sarinth's frills flared crimson. Anger crest. Empire law binds her to me. Custody transfers now. Bulkhead doors hissed. Lyra burst in, trailed by a nursemaid. The child dodged frills and robes, straight to Elias. She grabbed his leg.
No. Father stays. Chamber froze.
Guard snapped to attention. Rex's hand twitched to blaster. Sarinth whirled. Lyra. Return to quarters. This is tribunal.
Sir, Lyra shook head. Frills defiant blue.
Father saved. Pirates scared. He stories. Safe. She tugged Elias's hand, climbed his leg like a ladder.
Perched on his arm. Mine.
Protector. Elias steadied her, kept voice low. Easy, kiddo. Tribunals talking. Sarinth advanced. Daughter.
Outsider.
Lyra buried face in Elias's neck. Mother commands. Father routines. Both.
She pointed at Sarinth. You story too.
Good, Sarinth recoiled. Frills flushed violet. Shock mixed pride. I joined his fable. Once. Rex cleared vents.
Air protocol, Lyra glared. No prota.
Family. She patted Elias's chest. Father. Mother.
Me.
Guards exchanged glances. Whispers swelled. Elias shifted Lyra higher. Queen. She's chosen. Logs prove no coercion. Chosen. Heirs choose consorts. Not technicians.
Tired.
Story time. Father now. Chamber tension cracked. A guard's frill softened. Rex's blaster hand dropped. Sarinth stared. Voice dropped. Captain, dismiss guards. Private now. Doors sealed. Hollow screens dimmed. Sarinth sank to dais edge. Eyed Elias. Explain this, Father Bond. Empire knows no such word for outsiders. Elias set Lyra on a console. Pulled ration pouch. Care daily. Feed. Protect. Repeat. She fills gap. Lyra munched. Gap gone. Rex hovered. Human norms defy scans. No pheromones. No lineage rights. Sarinth touched Lyra's frill. Child leaned in.
We renegotiate.
Queen murmured. But throne demands proof. Beyond logs. Test me. Pirates hit again. I'll hold. Alarms blared. Consoles lit red. Rex spun. Sensors. Shadow fleet inbound. Remnant pirates. Sarinth rose. Battle stations. Story hold! Elias scooped her. Backed to wall. Routine holds. Voice steady over klaxons. Sarinth blocked viewport.
Id incoming fire. Rex manned guns.
Turrets word. Lyra whimpered. Scary. Not anymore, Elias said. Started fable. Once brave kit-faced stars. Sarinth joined. Her deeper tones wove in. Pirates decloaked. Blasts shook hull. Lyra laughed. Pointed. Mother good voice. Sarinth's frills violet again. She fired auxiliary cannon. Two breached. Hull groaned. Elias tucked Lyra between him and Soren. Queen's arm draped over. Heat built. Reinforcements jumped in. Vale cruisers. Pirates scattered. Scans cleared. Alarms died. Lyra yawned. Love, family, Sarinth whispered. Laws bend. Talon on Elias's shoulder. Rex slumped. We live. Again.
Elias exhaled.
Lyra dreamed safe. Sarinth met his eyes. Tribunal adjourns. Custody shared.
Renegotiate terms. Lyra stirred.
Again, Father.
Frills soft. But Rex's scanner pinged. Incoming hail from core worlds. High Command queries air status. Demands full report. Sorrent straightened. Delay it.
Our empire redefines now.
Held steady. One routine built empires anew. Chamber quieted. Bonds tightened. But core worlds loomed. Authority waited judgment. Explosions rocked the deck. Elias clutched Lyra tighter as shrapnel pinged off the tribunal chamber's viewport. Red lights strobed.
Breach!
Rex bellowed from the security station. Sorrent whirled. Her frills flared crimson. Insurgents. Remnant fanatics. They target the air. Elias didn't hesitate. He scooped Lyra into one arm, her small claws digging into his jumpsuit. Safe room. Now, his voice cut through the alarms like a routine maintenance call. Lyra whimpered. Father loud. Not for long. Elias bolted for the corridor. Sarinth and Rex on his heels. Bulkheads groaned under plasma fire. The Queen's guards fell back, firing bursts from their rifles.
Captain Tal, seal sectors,
Sarinth ordered.
But Rex's console sparked.
Dead. Grabbed welders, struts, power conduits. Here, barricade. He wedged a strut across the corridor hatch, sparks flying as he fused it shut. Insurgent shouts echoed closer. Veil dialect twisted with rage. Sarinth raised her sidearm. Blasted a drone scouting the vent.
You commandeer my ship? Improvising.
Elias rerouted power from a junction box. Fingers flew over exposed wiring. Lights dimmed in adjacent halls. Corridor doors slammed locked. That buys minutes. Rex stared.
Human tech.
No protocol.
Bullets chewed the bulkhead inches from Elias's head. He ducked, shielding Lyra. Queen, your move. Sorrent nodded sharp. No throne speak. She flanked him, rifle barking. 2 insurgents dropped. Their breather masks cracked. Flank left, she said. Matched his pace. Elias grinned faint. Copy. He hefted a loose deck plate as shield, charged the junction. Plasma scorched his sleeve. Lyra buried her face in his neck, but her tail curled calm around his arm. Another blast. Hatch buckled. Insurgents poured through. 4 armored and scavenged veil plate, eyes wild with anti-royal hate. Air for the old ways. Rex tackled one. Claws raked armor. Sarinth dropped another with precise headshots. Elias swung the plate. Cracked a rifle barrel. The last insurgent lunged for Lyra. Elias twisted. Took the knife slash across his thigh. Pain burned, but he drove elbow into throat. Insurgent gurgled, slumped. Blood soaked his pant leg. Lyra squeaked. Father hurt? Scratch. Elias pressed on. Ripped cabling from wall. Sparked an overload. Sparks erupted, frying the breach hole. Smoke billowed. Sarinth grabbed his arm. Inspected wound. Seal it. Crawl space. Safe rooms 2 decks down.
He pried the grate, boosted Lyra in first.
She vanished into shadows, fearless. Rex coughed smoke. My queen, evac shuttle. No.
Sarinth holstered rifle.
Is path. Elias followed last.
Crawl space tight, conduits humming hot against his back. His thigh throbbed with each pull. Lyra's glow frills lit the way ahead. Soft blue. Story, she whispered back. Soon. Ventilation fans whooshed. Distant blasts shook dust loose. Sarinth glanced over shoulder. Her eyes gleamed in dim light.
You fight like clan-born. No fear.
Routine. Elias tapped a panel code from memory. Side hatch irised open to auxiliary shaft. Protect kit. Simple. They dropped into a dim maintenance bay. Safe room bulkhead loomed. Reinforced, code locked. Elias punched override. Gears ground. Alarms wailed anew. Footsteps thundered above. More insurgents. Sarinth spun, rifle ready. Faster. Door hissed open. Lyra tumbled in. Elias shoved Sorthrith through next. Rex covered rear. Inside, Automed station, stocked lockers, emergency beacon, door sealed. Quiet. Lyra hugged Elias's leg.
Safe. Father smart.
Sarinth knelt, pulled medgel from locker.
Slapped it on his thigh. Answers, human. Why her? Why you? Elias leaned against wall, breath steady. Found her lost. Fed her. Stories at night. Breach contained. Fleet inbound. But core worlds hail, escalates. They demand air extraction, full custody transfer. Sarinth's frills twitched violet. Uncertainty. She stroked Lyra's crest. Child leaned into Elias instead. Father stay. Queen's talon paused. She chooses. Outside law. Elias met her gaze. No challenge. Shared works. Like back there. Ship stabilized, but Sarinth's comm crackled. Core command voice boomed. Queen Vale report. Air compromised? Human influence verified? Sarinth silenced it. Stood tall. They redefined family as threat. Rex frowned. Protocol? Breaks. Sarinth's hand lingered on Elias's shoulder. He threw jumpsuit. He saved her. Again. Lyra yawned, climbed Elias's lap. Story now. Elias started low. Once Kit met stars, Sarinth sat close. Joined tones weaving, Rex watched, rifle down. Ship shuddered once more, sensors pinged, not pirates. Core enforcer vessel, docking clamps engaging. Inspection team aboard, Rex reported. Armed for retrieval. Sarinth rose.
Eyes locked, Elias.
They take her, or we fight together. Stood, despite wound. Together. Doors rattled. Authority knocked. Lyra murmured. Family holds, but clamps locked tight. Voices outside demanded entry. Custody war reignited, not with words, but steel. Elias checked medgel seal. Grabbed toolkit from locker. Barricade again? Sarinth smiled fierce. First time he'd seen it. Lead. Rex nodded reluctant. Human way. Hull creaked under enforcer mass. Elias fused the inner hatch. Sarinth manned the turret feed. Lyra watched wide-eyed. Story first, Elias said, voice steady.
Started tail mid-breath. Frills glowed brighter.
Bond sealed in firelight. Core voices barked orders. Drills word on outer hull. Sarinth fired first shot through viewport slit. Elias rerouted power. Lights out, traps live. They held. Family redefined in the dark.
But enforcer breached auxiliary.
Footsteps multiplied. Lyra clutched Elias. No go. None take you. Elias hefted pipe wrench. Ready. Sarinth flanked. My hair. Our way. Rex grinned. Clan now. Blasts lit the room. They charged. As one. Elias swung first. Connected. Queen. Covered. Routine met royalty.
Ship rocked.
But they stood. Corps commander roared over comm. Sarinth, the human contaminant. Sarinth laughed. Shot Mike dead. He is father. Lyra cheered. Yes. Enforcers poured in. Elias barricaded mid-fight. Crates, conduits, Sarinth picked them off. Rex grappled too. Wound reopened. Blood slicked floor. Elias slipped, caught knife thrust on arm. Lyra screamed. Sarinth roared. Claws out, tore armor. Not him, Elias rose. Tackled shooter. Safe room core. Emergency evac shoot. Sarinth scooped Lyra. Go. Elias covered retreat. Blast scorched back. He dove in to shoot last. Plunged decks down. Escape pod bay. Pods primed. They piled in.
Elias punched launch. Pod rocketed free.
Stas wheeled. Vale fleet escorts pinged pod shuddered. Alarms blared. Elias gripped the crash harness as tractor beams locked on. Lyra whimpered against his side.
Sarinth snarled over the comm. Vale signatures confirmed. Hold.
Rex punched override. Pod hatch hissed open into a bay floodlit by royal gold. Armored troops swarmed. Rifles trained on Elias first.
He raised empty hands. Lyra clung tighter.
Papa safe. Troops froze.
Frills flickered. Sarinth strode through. Claws retracted but eyes like plasma cutters. Secure the air. Human escort. Not detain.
Medics rushed Lyra. Elias stepped forward.
A guard blocked. Sarinth waved him aside. He saved her. Protocol bends. Bay doors sealed. Elias followed the Queen's procession down sterile corridors.
Lyra reached back. He took her small hand.
Her frills pulsed blue. Calm. Rex limped beside, nodding once. Wound patched hasty. They entered the command throne room. Hollow screens flickered with fleet dispositions. Core enforcers' wreckage spun in debris clouds. Sarinth claimed her seat. Lyra scrambled onto Elias's lap. He settled her weight. Routine kicked in. Thumb stroked her crest ridge. She sighed. Report. Sarinth barked at Rex. Core splinter faction, Majesty. Claimed air contamination. Human rerouted their grid. We punched out. Sarinth's gaze pinned Elias. Contaminant. Yet effective. She leaned forward. Princess calls you father. Empire hears echoes. Bind it formal. Serve as custodian prime.
Under my custody. Loyal to throne.
Elias met her stare. Lyra's hand squeezed his. He shifted her higher. No. Silence cracked like hull ice. Guards tensed. Rex's frill spiked red alert. Cerinth's claws tapped throne arm. Refusal treason. You hold my blood. Not holding. Protecting. Elias kept voice level. Set Lyra on the console edge. She watched wide-eyed. Custodian sounds like ownership. She's not cargo. Shared guardianship. I handle routines. Meals, stories, drills. You handle throne stuff. Boundaries clear. No orders through me to her. No pulling her for politics without talk first. Safety first, always. Cerinth's frills flattened. Humans bargain with queens. Parents bargain with parents. Elias shrugged. Works for us. Lyra tugged his sleeve. Papa stay. Queen Mama too. Rex coughed. He fought like clan. Saved my flank. Cerinth paced. Holomap zoomed on Capital World. Court feeds already buzzed. Podvids leaked. Word spreads. Father heir's claim. Cannot retract. Empire fractures on whispers. Elias nodded. Rewrite around it. Make it law. Her laugh barked sharp. Bold. Claws flexed. Public accord. You as father guardian. Throne endorses. Shared rule on her care. Breach either. Both forfeit. Deal. Cerinth gripped. Scales rough, grip iron. Alarms whooped. Incoming transmission. Core Commander hologram flickered in. Surrender contaminant. Air purity. Cerinth smashed the feed. Fleet jam all. Prepare court broadcast. Hours blurred. Shuttle dropped them ringside on Vale Prime. Grand Hall thrummed. Thousands packed tears. Nobles, clan heads, hollow odds across sectors. Crystals hummed power. Elias stood platform center, Lyra at his knee. Simple tunic itched under alien scrutiny. Rex flanked left, scarred arm bandaged. Cerinth ascended dais, robes swirling void black. Crowd hushed. Frills synced expectant green. Cerinth raised claws, projection bloomed. Pod escape, Elias barricading. Lyra's cheer. Gasps rippled. My air lost. Found by this human, Elias Marr. Voice boomed. He shielded, taught routines of care. Princess claims him father. Murmurs swelled. A noble frill-flared outrage. Unblooded outsider. Lyra stepped forward. Tiny frame straight. Papa. She grabbed Elias's hand. Linked it to Saren's waiting one. 3 palms pressed. Glow bond ignited. Ancient rite light show. Hull stunned silent. Saren didn't pull away. Witness. Lyra Vale chooses. I, Queen Cerinth, decree. Elias Marr, father guardian. Shared bloodline by will. Law. Rewritten. Breach this family. Betray empire. Cheers erupted. Frills blazed victory rainbow. Hollow feeds exploded metrics. Elias squeezed Lyra's hand. Felt her pulse steady. Cerinth's grip lingered. Warmth seeped through scales. But shadows stirred. Rear tears, cloaked figures slipped out. Rex tensed. Core holdouts. In the crowd. Spotted glint. Disruptor under robe. There. 12 o'clock. Cerinth signaled guards subtle. They test new law first breath. Lyra yawned. Papa story. Elias knelt. Later. Safe room first.
He scooped her.
Back toward exit. Routine locked in. Rex drew blade. Clan holds. Assassins lunged. Disruptor whined. Elias dodged, pod trick memory fresh. Roll low, wrench swing replaced by elbow strike. Connected jaw, alien crumpled. Sorient blasted two. Claws raked third. For family. Crowd surged chaos. Guards piled in. Elias clutched Lyra tight. Weaved through stampede. Rex covered rear. Tackling leaper. They burst into antechamber. Doors slammed. Lyra giggled. Papa win. Sorient sealed it. Breath ragged. Eyed Elias. You're calm. Extraordinary. Practice. Practice. He set Lyra down.
Checked your frills. Steady blue. Boundaries hold? She nodded once.
Frill softened. They do. Fleet pings updated. Core ships mobilized. But Hall feeds looped the hand link. Empire shifted.
Bedtime drill?
She beamed. Yes. Rex chuckled. Human normal. Cerinth watched. claws sheathed. Law bends. Family endures. Outside, enforcer drones hummed closer. Elias hefted scavenged stunrod. Ready? Routine met royalty. Again. Deep in the hall vaults, a hidden comm crackled. Core Lord hissed. Contaminant roots. Purge the false father. But Lyra slept sound. Elias stood watch. Cerint flanked, silent. Bond glowed. Dawn broke over spires. Court reconvened. Nobles bowed deeper. A cord-etched crystal. Permanent. Elias signed human style. Thumbprint. Lyra scrawled wobbly claws.
A Cerint sealed royal. Family first, Lyra declared.
Crowd roared assent. Yet Rex whispered, Scouts report core armada.
It won't yield.
Elias nodded. We hold the line. Together. Cerint's gaze sharpened. Partnership forged in fire. Human care redefined empire. Pod escape felt lifetimes ago. Now hands linked, they faced stars united. But armada signatures bloomed on Horizon Hollow.
Incoming. Elias cracked knuckles.
Story time after. Lyra cheered. Promise? Promise. Queen smiled faint. Law rewritten. War beckoned. Family armed.